Ooh, my audio's hot. Hello. All right, that's a little bit better. Good morning to you. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is coffee talk time. I'm first morning meteorologist Eric Burris. We get together 7 days a week at 8 o'clock or thereabouts to chat and see what's doing in the world of weather. Hopefully getting your day started off on the right note. Hopefully everything is good. We've got a lot of great weather to chat about. As a matter of fact, the top two things we're tracking haven't really changed much over the last couple of days. It is a wonderful start to the day, but we continue to watch that building heat. Yeah. So let's chat about that building heat. First off, this morning, it feels absolutely wonderful. Not really watching cloud cover or fog or anything like that. It's a nice start to our day. Mainly clear skies. Blue skies. It is absolutely gorgeous. So, that said, if you've got plans to be out or about, I think you're going to enjoy it. And as a matter of fact, we're going to have a live report coming up in just a couple of minutes from somebody who is very much enjoying it. But let's talk temperatures for now. It's 54 in Ocala. It's 63 degrees in Leesburg. That looks lovely. 67 degrees in Orlando. And our forecast over the next couple of hours continues to look lovely. Take a look at this. Oh, yeah. 69, 70 by 9 o'clock. We're headed. Yes, Stella, calm yourself. Good gravy. It's gorgeous at noon. 80 degrees. It's definitely starting to trend warmer and warmer. And then, 85, our high temperature. So things are looking great across Central Florida. Our first morning weather lab is out as we speak, tracking things, and the first warning weather lab is out at Bay Hill. It's already 77 degrees out that way, and the person that gets to enjoy is our own meteorologist Kellyanne. Class, look at that smile. Kellyanne, good morning, my dear. How are you?
I am wonderful. Good morning, Eric. Good morning, everyone. It is a beautiful day. I don't know if you could tell, I'm very excited to be here. We are on the 18th hole right now. And obviously the play just got underway at 7:10 in the morning. So it's going to take some time before they get back here. So I'm just enjoying the view, enjoying the weather. It is a beautiful day and beautiful start to the day. Here's our weather lab that we have out as well. Lots of sunshine this morning, and temperatures are going to heat up very, very quickly into the 80s. Now, winds are calm right now, but as we go towards the afternoon, it'll be somewhat breezy. We're talking about sustained winds out of the east at about 10 to almost 15 miles per hour, but those winds will really pick up by this weekend. So if you're going out to the Arnold Palmer Invitational, don't forget that sunscreen. It is so bright outside. I had to put myself into the sun, but it's a little sunny right now. Hard to see. I definitely need a hat.
Is it this is your first year going out to Arnold Palmer, right?
It is, and it's absolutely beautiful. And this is also my first time taking out the weather lab as well. So I'm a little nerd. Like, I love this. I love being not only out at the Arnold Palmer Invitational, but also taking this bad boy behind me out as well. It's like, I'm like you, Eric. It's like, how do you not love it?
Right? I feel like we are two peas in the pod. Very good. So are you hanging out after the morning shows and getting a chance to walk around the grounds a little bit?
So I'm going to hang out for a little bit. I do have a couple of other things going on after the show, but this is an experience. I do want to walk around and see it, and maybe hopefully see one of the players. At least I could say I saw them at the Arnold Palmer Invitational.
That was where I first saw Tiger Woods, where I first saw Sergio. I was there when Arnie played his last round, so it's so pretty out there. Have fun, go have fun. Thank you for calling in. I just wanted to check in with you and see how things were doing.
Oh, it's beautiful. Thanks so much for having me on. Good morning, everyone. Hopefully you enjoy your day. It's shaping up to be a great one.
Very good. Thank you, Kellyanne. Go. Bye, my dear. All right. Stella, would you please? Stella's just mad that we're letting Kellyanne go. Hey, take a chill pill. Calm yourself. Hey, calm yourself. There's people working outside, and so Stella is absolutely frocking out. One cool thing, though, is because Kellyanne's out there, and Chief Meteorologist Tony Manolfi, by the way, will be out there later today as well. One advantage is that we are going to be able... Okay, Stella, I'll let you out. Go. Good gravy. One advantage is that we will be able to get live weather measurements throughout the day today out at Bay Hill. So very cool stuff. All right. So we know it is a beautiful, beautiful forecast. Going to see Eric Church tonight at the Amway. Shauna, that sounds like it's a great time. Beautiful, beautiful conditions certainly across town. And it's not just at Bay Hill. If you're heading out to the attractions today, those temperatures are going to be warming up. And this is actually the beginning of a pretty nice stretch of warming weather. Look at our weekend forecast, my friends. We are getting into the mid and frankly, even getting into the upper range of the 80s. So all things considered, if you've got out and about plans, you just want to make sure to be prepared for the heat. 86 tomorrow, 87 degrees on Sunday. If you're heading out to the Invitational, if you're heading out to the theme parks, if you're heading out to the beach, just plan accordingly, all right? It is indeed a beautiful morning. It really is a beautiful morning. It's a great day. There's also a lot going on. For example, Bike Week is kicking off today. Lower 80s out there in Daytona Beach. Will be to 81 tomorrow, 82 on Sunday. Water temperatures are still a little cool, so just keep that in mind. May not be the greatest to get into the water. Do notice, by the way, this weekend in Brevard County, the Grant Seafood Festival with readings, making it into the lower 80s there as well. So if you've got plans outside, do try to enjoy. Next couple of days, though, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, we do begin to work our way up in the temperature department. 87 on Sunday, record is 92. I don't think we're going to get there, but that's certainly something that we are going to be tracking. Monday, same idea. We're going to be about a degree shy of a record. And then Tuesday, about a degree shy of a record. So yeah, things are definitely getting warmer. And warmer these next couple of days. I love it. I love it. Beverly says, lovely day. Good morning to you, Beverly. While we're talking about that, let me just pop up today's high temperatures. That way, while we're chatting, 85 in Orlando today, 86 degrees in the Villages, 80 degrees in Palm Coast, 79 in New Smyrna Beach, and 80 degrees in Palm Bay. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Not me again over on YouTube. Gonna enjoy the warm-up for sure indeed. Sarah, good morning to you. Jessica says, please warn these bikers they need sunscreen. That Florida sun don't play. It's so true. The UV index, by the way, for what it's worth, it says tomorrow. It should say, hold on. Let me fix this. Stand by. The UV index, like I was saying, the UV index is running high. We're not to summertime values, but we are definitely building that heat index. Yeah, UV index is running at a 7 or an 8, which means that it takes you 15, 20, 25 minutes to burn. That's it. So plan accordingly. Charles, good morning to you, buddy. Nancy, going back to Cancun on Sunday for a week. I want to do that. Oh, Nikki says, exciting day for our family. My husband will be at the opening bell ringing at NASDAQ in New York City with Sky Technologies following their IPO in February. So proud of him and thrilled he gets this once-in-a-lifetime experience. That is incredible. I love it. I love it. That is incredible. I mean, there are people that can say they've done that. Certainly not something that I could say I've done. That's super cool. Super, super cool. Kenneth, good morning to you, my friend. Bruce says, dang, late again. That's okay, buddy. Listen, life happens. I mean, look, I'm late too. I'm a couple of minutes late, and then Stella was wigging out. Ed says, wife has the 5K in Ponce Inlet. Oh, yeah, great forecast for it. Good morning to you, Elizabeth. Good morning. Joanne, good morning to you. See you, Frankie. Be good. Is little Eric feeling better today? He is, as a matter of fact, yeah. I got to pack. Let me go grab this real fast. While I grab this, let me just put up a first glance of our 7-day forecast. Stand by. And then we can talk about it. I just need to grab something from outside and bring it in. I'll be right back. Excuse me. Talk amongst yourselves. My apologies. Okay, sorry. had to bring in my Kroger order. Ugh. All right, sorry about that. Your sound is pretty low today. All right, maybe I overcompensated a little bit. All right, so there's the 7-day forecast. That's what I was trying to talk about. Yeah, look at that heat building. 85, 86, 87, 89, 89. I think Monday, Tuesday are definitely going to be good. Yeah, Michael. Eric has left the chat. Yeah, exactly. Just had my Kroger delivery show up, so had to bring that stuff inside. Is my sound better, Nancy? My apologies for that. So yeah, friends, these temperatures. Let's talk about that, right? The heat is building in Central Florida. Why, right? Like spring break is, we're into spring break season, so that makes sense. But we're definitely in this kind of pattern favoring warmer temperatures. High pressure is the dominant rule for that. So what we watch, looking ahead to Saturday, high pressure just giving us that onshore wind. That means those warm temperatures continue and continue and continue and continue. As a matter of fact, as that high pulls away, we start to get more of a south, like an east-southeasterly breeze, which in turn lends to even warmer temperatures. Yeah. Jan says, love March in Florida. I do too, because you get a little cool, you get a little warm. But, in terms of the overall weather picture, the only problem this time of year is this. The pollen count. It's not good. It's not going to be good. This is going to be a problem. I already need to go, as a matter of fact, and give my car a wash yet again. It's just literally like a never-ending thing. So, yeah, that's the problem this time of year. There's always so much. All right, so what's coming down the pipe? So here we are, Monday of next week. Near record heat absolutely continuing for us. That southerly wind, that's just a hot breeze for us. Tuesday, the same thing. Wednesday into Thursday, we start to watch this frontal boundary and storm system kind of working our direction there. And that storm system is going to start to bring in a few possible showers. Now, here's what's interesting about this whole stretch, okay? So by Wednesday, we start to watch, again, near record heat, but showers around. At that point in time, that's when the floor easter is going to be cycling through, okay? And, I mean, my audio is still low. I'm literally at max. I don't know what to say. Oh, Elizabeth, that sounds like fun. Nancy, yes, I agree. I've been sneezing all morning so far. I had to take my nasal spray. Yeah. Nikki says, got to run those of us not in New York City with the bell ringers or having breakfast to celebrate and watch online. Oh, that sounds great. Yeah, I don't know. My audio is as high up as it can be, so I don't know. I'm sorry. My apologies. But by next week, we do have a front approaching us. This is along the same lines of the floor easter. So let's do this. We haven't looked at the raw model data here on it. Stand by. Nope, wrong button. There we are. Okay, so this is the raw GFS. I just wanted to check in on this and see how this plays out. So Friday, Saturday, nice storm system up to the north. We're still quiet. There's moisture kind of pooling up. That's March 8th. That's fine. So there's the floor easter right there. So again, like Friday of next week. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the floor easter. Right there. Yep. All right, so it's not Wednesday. It's like the next kink that comes on through end of the week. Okay. Audio's fine by some of you. My phone is at max for some of you. I apologize. If there's audio issues, I'm doing the best I can with it. I apologize. But here's what we do know. Can you hear me now? I apologize. Upper 80s to even the lower 90s. We've definitely got the nice warm forecast coming up. Nancy says, with all the launches we have, maybe you could do a graphic for 10 launch cast. For 10, I don't know what you mean, a 10 launch cast. I don't know. What do you mean? I mean, we do a forecast for every launch. I guess I don't know. It was low before and it sounds much better now. All right. I cranked it up, so hopefully this is okay. Jessica says, looks great until hurricane season. It's kind of funny. Blogger Mike from Mike's weather page shared my hurricane forecast. And so I've had all these new people coming in and looking at it and throwing in their good, bad, or indifferent commentary. And some of these comments are actually just interesting. Just interesting for what it's worth. Oh, boy. Anyway, it is what it is. Good morning to you, Diana. Good morning to you. Beverly, audio's good. Very good. All right, Pam, you can hear me fine. Very good. Bruce says, my allergies weren't bothering me until you brought it up. It's true. It's true. It's kind of like that itch, you know? At any rate, no matter what your plans are, no matter what you're wanting to do, my friends, we've got an outstanding 7-day forecast. Becca says giving their 2 cents, are they? Oh, yeah, everybody, you know. But what do they say? Opinions are like armpits. Everyone has them and they stink. Kenneth says only low when you walked away and some people are watching with significant delay. That's true. Well, that's true. But when I walked away, I was quiet. I walked, opened the door, and pulled in some bags. So anyway, yeah, being nice, interesting. Yeah, not all of them. Catherine says, I appreciate your hard work on learning the LRC all these years. It helps me better plan my expectations for the season. Well, and it's interesting because if there's one thing that a lot of people are kind of saying together, it's, well, isn't Florida always a hot spot? No, Florida is not always a hot spot. Denise says, just check my calendar, and you made mention of this nor'easter back in November. Yeah, I believe it's the November 6th storm system. We called it the Floreaster. Joanne says, they just don't know how hard you worked with Jeremy on the forecast. Speaking of which, I'm wearing my Wesh polo today because another good friend of mine in the meteorological community, his name is Glenn Glazer. He's joined my old shop at WPBF in West Palm, and Glenn has taken to the LRC as well. And so Glenn is going to be doing the forecast on the WPBF 25 Facebook page today at 10 a.m. And guess who's joining Glenn? So at 10 a.m. today, if you're not doing anything and you want to talk LRC, I'll show you the fancy graphic his folks made down there. Here. This is the graphic his folks made. The 2022 hurricane forecast, Friday at 10. So it's funny because I asked Glenn, should I wear one of my old WPBF polos from back in the day? He joked and said, no, wear a Wesh polo so that you can represent your station. So at any rate, they're a sister station. So it's going to be the same graphics and all that fun stuff. Joanne, can you post a link? Yeah, I guess I'll share it. I'll share it when we do it. But yeah, so at 10 a.m. today, WPBF 25, I'll share the link. I'll share the link on my social channels. And, you know, there we'll be talking about LRC. We'll probably be basing it a little more in the South Florida world. But yeah, so 10 a.m. today. Very cool stuff. If you missed it, by the way, here's a preview of what Glenn and I will be talking about. If I can hit the right button. These are the hot spots for this year's hurricane season. Can you believe it? We wish you well. Oh, you're adorable. Michael, the fact that I knew where Glenn Glazer was out of shows how long I've been watching Coffee Talk. Glenn is such a dear friend, and as he and I were chatting yesterday, those are the hot spots. Florida is a hot spot, so, you know, for those of you that are interested in that and missed our Coffee Talk, you can see the full deal on wesh.com. There's a 49-minute Coffee Talk on the article. But if you want to ask more questions about it and all that fun stuff, or just hear another way to explain it, then you got to tune in for Glenn. But let me tell you about Glenn, my buddy Glenn Glazer. I should have asked him to dial into Coffee Talk today. Glenn and I competed against each other. He was at the NBC station in West Palm, and I was at the ABC station. I was at the Wesh sister station. And it's funny. We became friends. When Eric was born prematurely, we lived with Glenn for a month. Glenn, Tasha, their family. You know, we've always been very close. And hold on a second. Let me see. Let me see if he's able to... I don't know. He may be busy. Are you busy? Question mark. Or could you do a Skype call into Coffee Talk? Question mark. All right. I'll try and call him up. No promises, but I'll try to call him up. But you know what's super cool is that. Hold on. Just getting it set up in case he is able to call in. Oh, I hit the wrong button. That's poor. That's Kellyanne. I'm trying to get this set up in case Glenn's able to join. I'm trying to title. No. Name. That's it. If he is, I'm just trying to get his lower third built. Okay, anyway. Okay, he can't. He's literally just dropped his kids off of school. He's going to head and take a shower. So, at any rate, so he won't be able to get in. But you're kicking Kelly out. I didn't kick Kelly out. What was I just talking about? Good gravy. Oh, anyway, so, you know, he leaves Channel 5 in West Palm, gets an opportunity at my old station. And so now it's so great because not only do we get to work together in terms of, like, just being parents and life, but we get to work together in terms of work as well. Like, you're going to see these graphics that I have made here are the graphics he is using. We did our LRC work, and it's all the same, so... The only difference is that little logo in the top left corner is going to say WPBF 25. That's all. Yvette says, I think the LRC forecasting is interesting and seeing how good you're becoming at it. Great job. Well, thank you. It's it's pretty fascinating, really. So I've very much been enjoying it. And yeah, I will share the link to that at 10 o'clock so you can check it out. We'll get out of Dodge when the rolling thunder roars in. It's loud and noisy. Thankfully, we don't have any thunderstorms in the forecast until like mid to late next week when that first front comes and then the Floreaster rides along it. But that's the next version of the Floreaster, my friends. Isn't it wild? I love that. We're running right on time. I'm able to now. I've found a way to track the progression of things and. We're right at 64 days, 64 and a half days. So, yeah. Chris, how am I doing emotionally? Good. Just rolling through, my friend. Thank you so much for asking. Yeah, with Eric and everything, I had to take the afternoon coffee talk off. Yeah. Michael says, if you want to know the power of social media, look at YouTube. You can legit watch the whole war in Ukraine on it. It's crazy. It's just wild how that all works, right? I mean, the fact that here we are, we're having coffee talk and we're discussing, and I'm broadcasting on 2 Facebook pages, on 1 Twitter page, on my Twitch, which I don't think anybody watches, and on my YouTube page. And just the sheer fact that we're able to do that, I think is pretty wild when you think about it. Joanne says, now all 3 can come up with our hurricane forecast next year. I mean, it's kind of wonderful how that works, right? Tina, will the week after the Floreaster be nicer? It's spring break, so wondering about planning. I need to work on the March forecast for the month. I apologize. I've come to really depend on the LRC. Thank you, Susie. Me too. I need to get better at doing the monthly forecasts here for March, April, and May. I know I've been running behind on that, but as they say, something has to give, and that's what's had to give. So I appreciate your grace and apologize for that. Debbie, thank you for teaching us so much about the weather. That's why I do this. It's truly my love is to teach about the weather, truthfully. I need more coffee. John, I got you. This is like 2-hour-old coffee, but it's you can have it. Used to watch on Twitter, but the comments don't really work. Really, Michael? I feel like I get comments sometimes. Let me see. Let me try and comment on it myself. If I click, yeah, I guess not. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Your excuse, thank you. So you gave up the afternoon talk just yesterday. I'll be back today. Don't you worry. The afternoon coffee talk will occur today. Don't you worry. I just, I'm doing the best I can, and that's all it is. That's all I can do. You know what I mean? That's it. At the end of the day, that's all I can do. All right. Any questions, comments, concerns, my friends? Mid-80s today, mid to upper 80s this weekend, near 90. Near 90 next week. Good gravy. Near 90. Yeesh. Yeesh McGeesh. Carolyn says, not so much fun teaching gen ed, weather, and climate to disinterested college students. I would agree. It's kind of interesting. That's what's the nicest part of this, is that if you're here, it's because you are interested in the weather. And so it makes the discussion that much better. If you don't like the weather, you're here to troll me, and then I just block you, That's okay. All right, my friends, I will be here at 3:30 this afternoon. I will be here at 3:30 this afternoon. We are going to talk about the world of weather. All right? Be the sunshine in someone else's day. Would you? Michael, Eric, honestly, just do a report in the afternoon every now and then. Don't burn yourself out. We have young kids. It's all good. Yeah, if I can't do it, I can't do it. If I can, then I can, and that's all. Bruce, is the drive-through coming back? It will at some point. That's another one of those. I just haven't had the opportunity to move that mark forward. But yes, at some point. Let's take one last look, just because it's nice to have it in the field. A live look at the first. Oh my gosh, it got up to 84 already? Are you kidding me? The weather lab's reading 84 degrees out at Bay Hill. Good gravy. It's going to be a warm day in paradise. All right. Maybe we can get Chief Meteorologist Tony Manolfi out there for the afternoon coffee talk. We'll have to see. Be the sunshine in someone else's day. Thank you so much for hanging out for coffee talk. I will see you this afternoon at 3:30. All right? Bye, y'all.